Running in the Shadows is the Fleetwood Mac tribute band, and they've been doing this for many years. But I think, if I'm correct, and I might be wrong, but for the last 16 years that I've been here in this town, I can't remember your group coming to play in Alice. First time in the outback of Australia. Why come all the way to Alice Springs? What caused that?
Why not? I mean, we travel around we've been travelling around the country for 20 odd years, and other countries, and it's just one place we haven't been to, as I said. So it's a good opportunity to bring the show there. Obviously, to see Alice Springs, the town, because we haven't, as I say, haven't been there. And we try and use it for a bit of work, and also get around and see a bit more of Australia.
Running in the Shadows performance tonight at the Araluen Arts Centre. What time are you hitting the stage?
I believe we're on at 8 o'clock on tonight, so we can't wait.
How long does the show run for, mate?
We'll play a couple of hours, so probably 2 hours 20 or 2.5 with the interval. With Fleetwood Mac songs, it's a case of we could be playing 3-4 hours, but
yeah, I was about to say. Actually, on that very topic, I wanted to ask you, and it comes down to this: all bands, it is merely discretion, or is it that you go over the many years you've done it with the songs that people generally scream out for and want? How do you formulate your playlist? Is what I'm basically asking. What dictates the choice and the popularity of songs that you use?
Definitely popularity. We ever say we've been doing it for 26 years. This show, so it's just a case of the songs that work. And the songs that people know and love. So obviously, the Rumours album was their biggest album out.
Of course.
We touch on some of the early Peter Green stuff too, because we don't forget where it all began. Yeah. And a lot of the songs have been re-released by different artists over the years, so they've become popular again. So it's and we have 40 odd songs we put in the show at times, but it's just a case of just revolving them and putting the biggest hits in first. That's the main thing. Do
you sometimes field requests?
We do, yeah, absolutely.
What's one of the more popular requests that the audience throws at you?
Well, one of the most probably obscure, the ones that gets thrown at us a lot, is Silver Springs. It's a song written by Stevie Nicks. It was written for the Rumours album, but it never made the Rumours album.
Wow.
So, we're sort of surprised that people actually know of it. But
yeah.
It's a great song to perform, and I believe it is on the set list tonight, so I'll have to just double-check that, but I'm pretty sure it is. But, apart from that, we do Dreams, Landslide, they're always yelled out.
Yeah,
all the big ones.
Is there one particular song that's technically challenging but still must be part of the repertoire?
Yeah, they're all challenging. I mean, you've got to get the right parts in there, you've got to hit the harmonies, so there's definitely challenging parts to every song we play. You've
got something like a six-piece in the band, is that right? It's a six-piece band?
Correct, six-piece tonight.
Okay, what's the age group of your performers?
What have we got? We've got Mark on drums. Mark will be the youngest, actually, so we're sort of 40s to early 50s. Right. So about a 10-year gap. And over the years we've had different musicians come and go, like Fleetwood Mac, I guess. So.
Yeah, of course, yeah. That's the rumour. Look, I suppose when it comes to... Is this your full-time gig, by the way?
It has been over the years, but I do other things as well. But we try and travel, I think, about 30 weekends in the year. We just like to get around. We go to New Zealand. I'm a Kiwi, obviously, so we get back there maybe once a year with the show and do a couple of tours.
What's the furthest you've been away from Australia?
UK. Went to the UK in the early years of the show. We just like taking around Australia. Australia's such a huge country, and the people seem to love it. The generations of people that now come to our shows has changed over the last 15, 20 years.
How's that looking?
Obviously, it used to sort of appeal to sort of people over 50, but now we're getting the younger generation. It just keeps coming out. So, we played in Perth 2 weeks ago. We ended up having a bit of a mosh pit at the front with about 40, 50, 18-year-olds, so it was quite refreshing.
Obviously, kids that are growing up with their parents from the Gen X era and baby boomers, I suppose, to some extent, if you're talking millennials. When you're talking about Gen X era parents whose kids would also have listened to these songs with the parents listening to them over the years, because as Gen Xers, we all grew up with Fleetwood Mac as it goes, yeah?
Correct, yeah. And then as radio stations like yourself still playing the music, so
always.
Young ones are still listening to it and then realising, hey, this band's not too bad.
Here's one of the questions I've always wanted to ask a tribute band. How do you navigate the whole process of, I guess, would it be called royalties? Is that how it works? You're going out there turning a dime on the back of performers' music. Do you guys have to pay some form of a royalty to Fleetwood Mac for their songs in copyright that you use?
That's all covered by APRA, so we're all members of APRA.
Okay.
you pay your fee to them of the ticket sales, and then if you're playing in clubs and that, then the clubs look after that part of it. So yes, we do, yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, you've been doing it out for 26 years, one night only event, and this happens on tonight at the Araluen Arts Centre. We can book your tickets directly at the Arts Centre itself, araluenartscentre.com.au, but do you also have your own ticket window that you guys prefer to use?
It's just through their ticketing agent, so either on their website or, as you just mentioned, at the venue itself.
So, Gary, you're ostensibly, for all intents and purposes, basically the part of Lindsay Buckham, your vocals as well as guitar, is that correct, or have I missed out another instrument in there?
I'm primarily keyboards, but sing the Lindsay parts, and we have another guitarist who plays, obviously, the Lindsay guitar parts.
So you're a bit of Christy McVie, the late?
Yeah, I'm a little of everyone, yeah. I'm also a little bit of Christine McVie.
In all of your years of travelling and playing, have you ever had someone come out of the crowd and actually had an involvement with Fleetwood Mac at an officious level, or maybe a support level, or maybe even one of their management over the years to turn around and go, you guys are absolutely spot on?
There is, they had an Australian manager, it was 15 years ago, was at one of our shows. Actually, where was that? Was over Western Australia. And came up and spoke to us afterwards. And we often get, just from the public, just saying how good we were. And I mean, the energy level we bring on stage is twofold. We try and bring energy on stage to make sure the crowd are having a good time, but we also get a lot of the vibe and energy back from the audience, so it can be quite a magic night.
Given by what a lot of Alice Springs residents are feeling about this when we ask for callers to take on the double passes, and by the way, thanks so much for doing that and being a part of this little part of the world. We're not starved for entertainment, but when it comes to unique shows like Running in the Shadows, we're going to be there front and centre stage, so we appreciate the time that you guys have taken to come and put us now on your itinerary, and we hope to see you again here soon.
Brilliant, thank you.
Tonight it's happening at the Araluen Arts Centre, so make sure you jump on board, get your tickets right now if you haven't already done so. It's araluenartscentre.com.au. And Gary, thanks for taking the time to chat today on the radio.
Excellent, thanks for your time. See you tonight.